8:46, check this out. All week we've been telling you about artificial intelligence and how it's being used all over the place. But you don't need to be a student or work for a high-tech company to take advantage of AI. Joining us now is Karl Lillrud, an e-commerce and artificial intelligence expert. Thank you so much for being with us. How are you this morning?
Great, thank you.
I'm glad you're here with us. Listen, here's the thing, right? When you start to look into it, you can use AI for almost everything. And I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Yeah, that's really the thing. It's so available to solve problems wherever you are.
Well, let's narrow it down to a few useful things we can use AI for.
Yeah, and so as the weekend comes, we want to relax a bit. So maybe one thing to just play around with is to use an AI tool like ChatGPT and just start a conversation and say, this is what I plan for the weekend. These are the friends coming over, or this is my family. Mm-hmm. This is what I have in my kitchen. Come with some ideas of what I should prepare to cook for this evening. Mm-hmm. Like, the thing with these available tools that we have, especially tools like NLPs, natural language processing tools, is that you don't need to really prepare your conversation or understand the tool. Just start a conversation like the conversation you and I have right now, and explain the scenario. And it will be there to support you as your personal assistant or virtual assistant or AI assistant maybe. So just try to see whatever areas you want to get support in and start that conversation. Don't think of it as something that you need to understand that much, but rather explain your challenge and see what support you may find.
But see, here's what we need to understand. And by we, I mean me, because I am just starting out on AI, right? So let's say I want to decorate my home, but I want to use AI and I want to do it virtually. There may be people like me, I may not even know, okay, which AI program is the best? Where do I start? Where do I go? How do I download it? What do I do? So give us some real life situations where we can download it and then start to use it.
So that's a great example, because I think that many people have scenarios where they want to improve a current situation. So the decorating my home is a great example. For example, if we start with ChatGPT, as we had in the intro here, the beginning is just to explain the scenario. This is my room, and this is the things that I have in my room. Can you give me some alternative ways of how I could decorate it? You can also use platforms like Midjourney, but then we're moving away from the very, very simple tools like ChatGPT, where you have a natural conversation, into a more not really as simple, but still quite easy to work with solution, where you explain, these are the different elements that I want to experience in the production that you give back to me. So basically, it's a keyword-based interface where you explain, I want an image that looks like this with these different elements in the image.
Okay, that sounds interesting then. So that at least gives us a start, right? And then I know that you're going to be talking more about this at Seminole State, where you'll be a guest speaker. Tell us about that.
Yeah, exactly. So we are going to try to keep it even more relevant and really also look at what are AI and how can we actually start to make use of it in our everyday life. But how can it support me, and where might it lead? What capabilities will that add to me? And some more background so that people don't feel that it's that complicated, because to get started as a user, it is not complicated. It's quite simple, and you easily get overwhelmed by all the different AI tools and all the capabilities that are out there.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to break it down and simplify it for those folks out at Seminole State, as you have for us. E-commerce and artificial intelligence expert Karl Lillrud. Karl, thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. The time right now is 8:50. Brooks.